Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are back with some more LTC action. If you missed out on any of the previous LTC videos, highly recommend you go back and check those out on the channel because, you know, it's been a very weird season, not gonna lie. We're currently 2-4, I want to say. Yes, we're 2-4 because it's week number 7. And today, as you can see by the lovely poster above me, we are playing the Whitby Wooloos, coached by Mr. Seb himself, and he's got quite a scary team, as everyone does in this league, because my team wasn't exactly prepped at all. If you missed, because, you know, I don't know. It seems that the two leagues that are uploading on the channel, which is this and UCC, I've been doing terribly in, but the ones I haven't been uploading, like WWC and the Battle Company, PEDA, and all that kind of stuff, I've been doing kind of well in, which is very unfortunate. So hopefully, once UCC is over and LTC is over, I'm going to try and upload BRL, because that's starting again. So as soon as all the UCC videos are done, BRL is going to be starting on the channel, and we're going to try and like do another one on the channel as well, because you guys seem to love this league content. So if you want to see league content, remain on the channel, and got any suggestions of any other leagues that you know that I'm part of, you want to see on the channel, let me know down in the comment section down below. I'll get onto that as soon as possible. Now, all that taken care of, as you see by the lovely poster above me, Seb and the Whitby Wooloos are rocking Armaldo, Maractus, Dedenne, Toxicroak, Rhydon, Sawsbuck, Houndoom, Durant, Mr. Mime, Galarian Form, Sliggoo, Golurk, and that Cramorant. Now, Durant, I think at the time, Durant was his most, like, brought to the most games. I think it was that, and possibly Maractus as well, and Mr. Mime, because the way I build is, okay, you've brought this to every game, so I was expecting you to bring this to this game as well. So we're going to roll with it. Embal's here, Choice Scarf Emball, because I think I've only brought the Choice Scarf so far, because I have a Choice Scarf with 216 speed, 40 special attack, 252 attack, naughty nature. This thing outspeeds everything on his team, barring Choice Scarf, obviously. Flare Blitz is there for the Durant, the Mr. Mime, so on and so forth. Got Superpower, just for dual stab, so we can hit Sawsbuck. The Rhydon, I guess. We've got Scold with 40 special attack. Now this was prepped to kill, I think, Rhydon or Golurk, one of the two, or Houndoom. I think it was the Oko Rhydon with a Scold, because obviously it's quad weak to it. If it's not, I don't think it gets Solid Rock, because I think only Rhyperior gets that. So we should be okay with that. So Scold should Oko that. It should do a decent amount to Houndoom, but we can superpower that, and it can do a decent amount to the Golurk as well. It needs must. And we've got Head Smash as well for the Cramorant. Mainly for the Cramorant, really, because we can't really touch that with a Flare Blitz, Superpower, and Scold. So Head Smash is for that. So hopefully Barbecue Ribs or Embor can put in the work as it has done since it made its debut in week number 5. Hopefully it can carry us through and pick up that W today. Next up, we've got Nicki Minaj, our Sandaconda, who I've been really like using. I've pretty much bought the same set most weeks because, you know, there's not really much else it can do. It's kind of a one-trick pony, even though it's a snake. There's Rocking Star Fox, Glare, Earthquake, Stone Edge. If I bring it, I'm probably going to bring this set because it doesn't have that much variety of other options on it. Maybe I could run a coil set, but barring that, or changing, maybe rocking a Iron Head or a Zen Head but a couple of weeks, or a Fire Fang or something. But barring that, I don't really see me bringing this any other way. So if you've got any other Sandaconda suggestions in the comment section down below, that'd be much appreciated. But by the time I read it, I'll probably be like 10 or 11. The season will probably be over by then, because I'm so behind on these LTC games. But hopefully, fingers crossed, Sandaconda can put the work for us today. Mainly here for the Toxicroak, so we can Earthquake it, the Houndoom, so we can Earthquake it, the Sliggoo, so we can, not Sliggoo, Cramorant, so we can Stone Edge it, the Mr. Mime, so we can Stone Edge it, the Dedenne, so we can Earthquake it. We've got options, and we can slow down the likes of the Mr. Mime, the Durant, the Houndoom. The only thing we can't paralyze is the Dedenne, but the Dedenne can't really touch a Sandaconda. I think it does get Grass Knot. It does get Grass Knot. So hopefully we can, you know, remember that and go into barbecue ribs or toad, you know, to eat up the grass knot. So hopefully get rocks up as well, because rock should be useful against his team. Because he's got quite a lot of rock weak Mons. I think his only spinner is Armaldo, and I think Cramorant gets defog. But barring that, I don't think he gets anything else which does remove rocks or hazards. So it should be okay for that. Next up, we've got Toad, our Shinotic, Leftovers with Effect Spore, rocking Giga Drain, Shrimp Sap, Sludge Bomb, and Spore, rocking 252 HP, 116 Special Attack, 140 Special Defense, Carb Nature. Now, I do believe I special attack crept this, so Giga Drain would kill Rhydon again, because Rhydon was much scary to this team, my team anyway. Especially with Earthquakes and Stone Edges, gets good quad. Edgequake puts in a lot of work into my team, so I was really expecting that to do damage to me, as well as the Golurk as well, because Ant can't really touch if I'm a knockoff. It's not really stab, so it can't really do anything to that. So we've expect it to Giga Drain with Oko. Shrimp Sap should come in handy against most of his physical threats, which are mainly both his rock types, Armaldo, Durant. Mainly that. We've got Sludge Bomb as well for the Dedenne and the Maractus, who we can't really touch with Giga Drain. And we've got Spore, who we can Spore all of his team barring Swordsbuck and Maractus. So we should be okay with that. We've got some special defense bulk in it, because obviously Nicki Minaj is mainly physical bulk. So we need just like a special defensive option. So like some Hound, not really Houndoom, because Houndoom does think anyway. The likes of the Dedenne, the Cramorant, the Sliggoo, the Mr. Mime, etc. We should be able to leave a couple of hits from those and hopefully deal damage, put to sleep, or weaken it with Shrimp Sap. Either way, should be good to go. Next up, we've got Gang, our Chimecho, who is max HP, max defense, bold nature. Rocking Psychic, Dazzling Game, Wishing Trick. Now, I don't know what I was sleeping on when I made up this set, because we're Trick Eject Button, and most of his team outspeeds us, so it's just going to hit us, and we're going to be ejected out straight away into something else. So I don't know why I put Trick on it. I think you can Trick even if you have no item, so that might be why. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking with this set. But got Psychic, so we can touch pretty much all of his team, barring the freaking Houndoom. We can hit with Dazzle Clean. I think we can't really touch Mr. Mime with this set, but we should be okay. We've got Wish support as well, so we can heal up like Toad, Nicki Minaj, Barbecue Rib, etc, etc. We need to. Also Duplo and George as well. I don't know what I was thinking with Trick. Maybe to like to trick off Eviolites, to trick off Scarfs or anything like that, because the more likely switching into this thing will be the likes of the Mr. Mime or the Durant or even the Houndoom. So we can switch them off, get their item, possibly make it less effective for Seb, and hopefully help us pick up one of these this game. Hopefully Chimecho can actually do something in this game, because I think, as of recording this, it's literally near the bottom of my overall MVP list. I want to just double check. Yeah, it's near the bottom. It's in the bottom half, in the bottom 20, 30 or whatever. So it needs to start picking up, otherwise it's just going to be sat at the bottom. So I think Ditto's right at the bottom right now, because I brought it to so many games, and it's like not done great for me. I don't know. I mainly use it for. I've gone about Ditto now. I don't know what's going on, but I mainly bring Ditto for scouting, to scout the Mons, and then it just dies. It doesn't get any kills or anything. Just because, oh, you've got this. It's just a research one really for me. So it's the bomb. Anyway, back to the team. Next up, we've got Duplo, our Aurorus, Should Expect Refrigerate, max HP, max first attack, modest nature, Hope Voice, Earth Power, Psychic, Thunderbolt. Pretty bog standard Duplo set for me. Bulky set, so we can live up some hits from Mons, except obviously the fighting against Steel type we're both quite effective against. So Durant, not going to stand against that. Toxicroak, not going to stand against that. That's pretty much it. Hope Voice is mainly hitting Maractus, the Swordsbuck, etc, etc. Earth Power, like the Houndoom if you want to switch into it. Hyper Voice, Psychic is mainly for the Toxicroak, Thunderbolt is mainly for the Cramorant, etc, etc, etc. So Duplo is just here to, like, you know, if we can kill all these fast boys, we can potentially sweep with this thing if things go away. So hopefully Duplo get a few kills this game and help us pick up that W. And last but not least, we've got our boy, the man, the myth, the legend. We have George, our Ambipom, on that Silk Scuffle Technician with Fake Out, Double Hit, Knock Off, Seed Bomb. Max speed, max attack, Jolly Nature. Standard George set, except we're not rocking Power Punch this week, we're rocking Seed Bomb, so we can actually hit the Golurk and the Rhydon for some damage. Because if we rock Power Punch, couldn't really touch the Golurk at all with the set, barring a knockoff, and Rhydon we couldn't touch at all. So Seed Bomb was very crucial. So if we can get, you know, I think we outspeed all of his team barring the Durant, which we can't really touch the set anyway, because it does get Fire Punch. I'd rather be able to hit. We've got options for Durant in the back, and we've got options for Rhydon in the back, but Rhydon's probably more likely going to be brought than the Durant this game. So I thought, well, Seed Bomb is more useful, so we might as well rock with that. So that is our team for week number 7 of LTC. What we do is we hide the poster, we click this button, and we're here. As you can see, he's not brought the Rhydon, so I was very wrong about that. He's rocking Houndoom, Mr. Mime, Maractus, Durant, Swordsbuck, and that Cramorant. There's no Golurk, no Rhydon, no Maldo, no Dedenne, no Miss Sliggoo, no Golurk. So very interesting. I'll probably see him leave even Mr. Mime on Maractus, I want to say. So I led with Embor because both of those would be just, you know, perfect leads for me. And now I think he goes this way because yeah, what I'm going to go for, and I just go for a straight up head smash. I'm thinking, oh okay, he's going to think, oh, Flare Blitz is going to be too obvious. He's going to go out into either Flash Fire, Houndoom, or Cramorant. So I went for head smash because, you know, overthinking, because 4 out of 6 of his team is weak to fire. So I'm thinking, right, Embor is going to. I need Embor to help me win this game at 100%. So I go for head smash, doesn't pay off. I go out into Genotic, predicting like him to go out into the likes of I don't know. So he set up spikes with that, goes out into Cramorant. As I go for a Sludge Bomb on the Maractus, he goes for Surf, picks up its Fish, which is very you know, unique ability for this Cramorant. Not really seen it used in battle before, so I was interested to see how it goes in this game. So I go for the Spore, putting the Duck to sleep. It's still asleep. I start Giga Draining to try and, like, you know, as the Gulp Missile comes off and I get -1 defense, and that's kind of interesting, not gonna lie. Low tier, that this Cramorant could actually put in work, especially in this league. So I go for a Sludge for Bonnet, predict him to try and... Now, what I should have done was hit Giga Drain, but I thought 100% that, oh, he's at low health. He's going to switch out and preserve this Cramorant for late game, maybe for like Sandaconda or Duplo or something, because to outspeed it and just, you know, just kill things late game with like low HP. So I thought, oh, he's going to switch out into Maractus this turn to preserve his Cramorant. So I'll go for a Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb fails to get the Oko, lives on 2%. He wakes up and goes for Hurricane, and it does literally not a lot to my Genotic, because I'm max HP. I've got some investment in defense, obviously, so Hurricane didn't do that much. So I was really surprised by that. I thought it'd do at least under half. It literally just, I thought it'd do more than it did. I thought it'd do like 60% minimum, but it did 51%. And I was like, oh, okay, Genotic's here. So he goes out into Embor. He goes out into Houndoom. I'm thinking, oh, he's going to go for Fire Blast right now and blow me back. So I'm going to go into Barbecue Ribs, predicting the Fire type move. He goes for a Super Fang, which is a very good play by him, because obviously the only Ghost type I think I have in my team is Sableye, and really he can just Dark Pulse that, so he's free to Super Fang for days on all of my team. It's kind of a similar thing as what I did with Tapu Fini in a WWC. Is it WWC I've got Tapu Fini? Yeah, it is. Where I just Nature's Mad to something, because I know he's going to switch out, might as well get 50% off on something. So he's doing it with his Houndoom, so he misses his, which is very unfortunate. As he goes into Durant, I go for a Superpower, because obviously if he stayed in, then I'd go for Flare Blitz. It's not going to do anything because it's Flash Fire. Might as well go for that, because Houndoom, Mr. Mime, and Swordsbuck are weak to fighting. Cramorant's dead, so I can freely go for superpower, and it's neutral on Miraculous and on count on Durant. So I might as well go for it, as you do. So I clicked it. I switch out because thinking, oh, this thing, I'm now at -1 defense. Durant is probably going to outspeed me. I think it outsped me. I wasn't sure if it outsped me because if it was a choice scarf Durant, then possibly he would have outsped me, and I'd see him bring that to out prep for Scarf Embor to bringing Scarf Durant. So I just go into Nicki Minaj's with safe play. Goes for X Scissor. Does 50%. I'm like, okay, that did a lot more than I was expecting it to. Because I'm max HP, max defense. This band is hustle boosted, but I don't know what item he's got. He must be choice banned because he clicked X Scissor again, because Ironhead would have been the play because I was weak to that. So it was obviously choice banned at this stage, or choice scarfed. Wasn't sure about that. So he misses X Scissor because of freaking hustle. So I gambled on the hustle missing because I thought, well, wherever I swing Cinder now is going to die, and Standard Con is probably the least useful for me in this game right now, because I've got Embor for Embor's Must Sweeper. Chomeko will just die to it anyway, and Wish Sport would be helpful. Duplo can kill the Maractus and the Swords Bucket if it's not choice scarfed. Ambipom can help me get some fake outs late game, and Shinotic, well, can eat up spores or leech seeds or anything like that the Swords Bucket or the Maractus wants to go for. So I thought, well, the King Raj is the least useful for me on the team. Might as well click Glare, slow this thing down in case. And he brings the Lumberry, and I'm thinking, this man has played me. I've been played. This man brought Lumberry Durant. If he brought that just for paralysis, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Seb. If you did that just for Glare Standard Conduct, I shout. He goes for the sub, and I go for a Glare again. Obviously, he's not choiced. So I was thinking, what on earth item are you? So I go for a Stone Edge. He goes for X Scissor again. I die, because now it's +1. I go into Ambipom thinking, oh, okay. Fake Out should OHKO this thing from this range. It's at 14%. I know it's resisted, but it's a Silk Scarf boosted Fake Out. He switches down to Swords Buck. I do 38% to it, which is very nice. He goes for a Headbutt. I get the flinch, and I'm thinking, right, okay. This man has brought Choice Scarf, Serene Grace, Swords Buck, and that's going to be an issue. Not going to lie, because that... I knew from then he was Choice Scarf, because no way in hell would this thing outspeed Ambipom without a Choice Scarf on it. So I'm thinking, ow, that hurt. Ow, I got flinched. That was really annoying. So I had to switch out into Duplo, because obviously Headbutt was resisted. So 17%, which is actually nothing. He goes into Houndoom as I click the Earth Power button, making the read of the century, because I'm thinking, oh, obvious play here is to go for the goddamn Hyper Voice and knock this thing out. Because, you know, it outspeeds me. I knew it was freaking Choice Scarf, so Headbutt would do nothing to me. If he flinched me, oh no, whatever will I do? I'm thinking, right, he's doing a nice type move, he's going into Houndoom, or he's going out into goddamn Mr. Mime. Both weak to ground. So I thought, why not? Might as well go for Earth Power. Down goes the Houndoom, and I'm thinking, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Win, win. The Houndoom is down, one threat is down. So Seb makes a double switch, he goes into Reactors thinking, oh, he's going to click Hyper Voice now, on the scout if your choice or not. As I go, and then go straight into this thing, because I'm thinking, oh, I'm locked into Earth Power. I can't do anything to Reactors with this set. Let me switch out into, I think it's Shinotic? Yeah, I go into Shinotic, he played me really well. Well there, he goes for the freeze drum, I'm thinking, oh, I've got some special bulk behind me. I lived a Hurricane from a Cramorant, so I should be able to live a hit from Mr. Mud. Oh, where I need to twice to win to kill me. Went for free try and kill me. And I'm like, oh no, my Shinotic is down. It's now 4-4. So I think I now go into Embor thinking, well, if I go for a Flare Blitz, things are dying. Because everything left on the team is weak to fire. So I thought, let me just click Flare Blitz, knock out the he goes into Swords Buck. Who outspeeds me because of the Choice Scarf? And I'm like, oh my god, it's over. This Swords Buck is actually going to be a problem for me. Because, you know, it outspeeds my entire team. All I can do with it is potentially wall it with Aurorus. except if he's choiced into a grass type move, then that's neutral and stab. So that and if it's like Horn Leech, I don't know. So I go into Aurorus because I'm thinking, oh, he's got to switch out. So I go for a Hyper Voice. He goes for the Endeavour freaking Maractus on my Hyper Voice, so now Duplo to 1%. So Swordspark can either just come out and headbutt my entire team, pretty much. So I go into Gang, and he headbutts me, does nothing. I go for the eject button, which is very unfortunate. Which was actually very unfortunate. Because then, what I should have done here, which I completely did wrong, I'm watching this back now, I know for a fact I did that wrong. Because what I should have done was, if I didn't have a eject button on this thing, probably would have won. Not gonna lie, I probably would have won. What I should have done that turn would click Trick, because then he wouldn't have a Choice Scarf, would have just have an eject button on it. If I did that, then things would have been Gucci, because all I had to do was not live a flinch. So then it wouldn't have outsped Ambipom. And at that stage, what I could have done was wished Amber back to full health, click the fake out on it, you know, because then I'd hit it with fake. No, what I would have done was I tricked the eject button onto Swordspark. I'm trying to go over my head, make it make sense in my head. So it'd have an eject button, and Chimecho would have a Choice Scarf, right? Okay. So now, Chimecho theoretically could have potentially outsped Durant because it wasn't Choice Scarf. We knew this because it went for subbing and all that good stuff. So if I clicked Psychic on it, probably would have died because it was on like 12% or something. So that would have been dead. And then this thing would have come out. I would have got a Psychic off on this thing, got some damage off. Then this thing would have died, would have went out into Ambipom, click Fake Out. This probably would be dead. If it didn't, then I'd have the chance to knock off or double hit or anything like that afterwards. So could have won the game, but no, I was an idiot. What I should have done even after that was go into this thing, sack this thing off, then go out into Ambipom and try a Fake Out kill, because that was the only way I was going to win this. Literally the only way I was going to win this. So what I did now is just try and wish stall it out, but he flinched me for goddamn ever. So if he got a flinch again, very unfortunate, he got a flinch again. I went for wish, which was a very bad play by me. What I should have done was freaking click Psychic on this thing. What I should have done was click Psychic on it. So got some damage off on it. Maybe it would have killed, who knows. But 2 Psychics probably would have killed that thing. And I got 2 Witches off in that. Yeah, this thing. If he didn't flinch me, would have won, because I would have wished all it out and just clicked Psychic on it a couple of times. So yeah, GG to Seb. That was a very close game. Swordsbuck, obviously too broken for LTC. Should get banned. I know Nico had it last season, I do believe. I didn't get any way as near flinches as I did against Seb. So, GG to Seb. Next week, I feel like we're playing... I don't know who we're playing next week, actually. You'll find out as well as me. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button down below. Be subscribed if you're new around here and do enjoy the content. As always, leave any comments in the comment section down below. It would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.